We are back in the studio. Good morning, good people. Saturday, June 25th, 2022. This is Spade of Spades Podcast. Right now, Scoop is on the way up into the studio, but got a special guest in the studio. My good brother, Mr. Scott. What's up, bro? Good, man. So, real quick, we was before Scoop come on, we were just talking about the season coming up.
Yeah.
For our boys, our Commanders, Redskins, football team, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah, we were just talking about how, with all the, congressional stuff and the scandals with our owner, looking forward to the season because when we meet them Cowboys again, because they put a whooping on us, bro.
We didn't even have our starting quarterback though. Heineke was not our starter.
And that's it, bro. Because that's right. Because Fitzpatrick was the starting quarterback.
Yes, people forget that.
Dang, man.
Now, to be fair, probably wouldn't have mattered.
I know,
but still,
what's good, y'all?
That's the card I'm pulling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That man got hurt in the second quarter.
Second quarter, the first game, done for the rest of the season.
Done for the
season,
Scoop? Bro. Done for the season. What's up, bro? What's good?
Long time no see.
No doubt.
Yeah. What's up, my guy?
What's up?
I don't have no.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't bring no.
I got H2O.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Me too, bro.
I'm good.
So moving on from, we were just talking about the scandal stuff with our owner, but we're gonna move past that. But real quick on a lighter note,
you a Skins fan, Scoop?
Nah.
He's a Bucks fan.
Bucks fan.
Okay, all right, close enough. All right, fair enough.
Something in the Water was amazing, bro.
Yeah, the music festival, right?
It was amazing.
We had a game that day, so I couldn't even participate in nothing.
It was amazing.
What's the backstory?
No backstory. I couldn't go.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it was. No, well, the good news is I think Pharrell's going to keep it here in DC.
That'll be dope if he did.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Because I know on like one of the, I don't think it was the last post, but I think the one before that, they basically was like, see y'all next year.
Yeah.
And I think from a security standpoint, having like all the resources we have here in the city, it was no shootings, there was no stabbings, there was no fights. Now there was one girl, she was like snatching cell phones. Now, and she
how old are we, bro?
So apparently this
what?
Yeah, apparently it was this girl snatching cell phones at the festival, and
she was snatching them from grown men too. Like, give me that shit,
bro. I don't know how she was doing it because she had a backpack full of cell phones, bro. I don't know how she was doing it. I don't know how she was doing it. I don't know. I don't know if they found her. Yeah, I think DC police still looking for her, but
that's crazy.
She was snatching cell phones, bro.
Oh, she went on straight.
How can they not track her if she got the cell phones with them? Can't they?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, shouldn't somebody say, "Hey, my phone's missing"?
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm about to say it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so they did get her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to
All
say.
right, I was about to say too. Like,
How did they get away with that?
Yeah. But besides her and besides like people falling out because it was hot, because that Friday or last Friday, it was like 96 degrees. And so I mean,
It was hot that day.
and
though.
so you outside the festival, you drinking these cocktails all day, you staying up all day.
You ain't got no water. They had
People was-
food down there, right? But they
Yeah, I
probably
mean
spanking.
all the local vendors was
Yeah,
there.
they probably was spanking though.
But people, they was falling out. They was dropping like flies Friday.
They
Saturday it wasn't as bad. It was a couple. Sunday it wasn't. I don't really see any like that. But the festival it was amazing, bro. It was amazing. I don't know if y'all was following my story, but
Yeah, and it was dope. You see Brandon Rashad.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you saw Brandon Rashad. That was dope.
Yeah. So
I don't know what pants Rashad was wearing, but yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
man,
I was like, what the?
I would definitely be going.
Oh, I'm going next year. I'm gonna find a way. It just
Next year, the year after that, the year after that, the
when
year
I
after
found
that.
out when I found out about it, it was only $300 tickets left, and I was, broke.
Right?
I'm broke.
Yeah, no, my
So I had to live through you and your ass.
my ticket. My ticket. Yeah, I don't want to say how much I paid. It was worth it though.
It was about $375, right?
I paid $450.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't see no ticket for $450.
Y'all hiring?
No, so it was different tiers, and that's the thing, cause like, bro, this is what I want to say.
Tier? What tier?
So it was like
You get to sing on the mic? What the?
Bro, it was like 5 tiers. I guess the tiers was like by the time frame in which you bought the tickets, because like when it went on sale, tier 1 was already sold out.
Of course.
So they must have had like a pre-sale that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
So I was like tier 2, and that was like $450.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Your shirt is so dope. Rest in peace, Dolph, bro. I had to say that. I had to say that real quick, bro. Rest in peace, Dolph. I love that shirt, bro.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
But real quick, you want to talk about Gronk retiring? Because you sent me D-Love and somebody else. You sent me stats like, yeah, he the GOAT.
Kyle.
And I'm like,
Kyle.
he's up there.
Kyle.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Kyle. What you rank Gronk at?
As far as tight ends, right?
As far as tight ends. It's only
You got
one.
Shannon Sharp.
Okay.
See, you can't ask me sports question rankings because I am 100% biased. Like, I'll put Chris Cooley over
I'll punch
Gronk.
in your mouth.
And you see, people will react like that, but
I'll
you're
punch
asking
in
the
your
wrong.
mouth.
That's why I'm telling you right now, you're asking the wrong person.
I'll punch in your mouth.
Right now, if you asking who's the best NBA player, I'm gonna say Bradley Beal.
Cooley. You said Chris Cooley was a good tight end.
He was great.
He was a good tight end.
He was great.
He's a great tight end.
He was good.
He was great.
Chris Cooley was not great.
Yes, he was.
Chris Cooley was not great. He was very good.
And he had no good. And who was Chris Cooley's quarterbacks? Mark Brunell. Am I making this up? I mean, Jason Campbell.
I mean, you got a point.
Todd Collins.
I forgot about him, bro. Todd Collins.
John Beck.
But he was
John
great,
Beck.
though. You see how Tony had like the same kind of quarterbacks, but he was great though. Chris Cooley wasn't great. He was
Tony
really
Gonzalez
good.
had Trent Green.
And
I just said that. I said he had the same kind of quarterbacks, but he was great though.
Those
Who
were
had Michael Vick?
Didn't
Tony?
Was that two different eras? Because Tony played for the Falcons at one point, right?
Yeah, but he didn't.
That was at the back end of his career?
That was Ryan. Yeah, that was with Ryan.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
he had a young Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he had a young Matt Ryan. That's about it.
So basically, you would have Jason Campbell.
But Trent Green was a Pro Bowl quarterback.
He was.
Though. We're not gonna act like he wasn't a Pro Bowl quarterback.
We had him at one point in time, but we
did.
We messed that up. Yeah.
We messed up a lot of things.
I know.
Exactly. But I feel like there's only one name you can put up with him is Gonzalez. I think he's better than him.
Who? Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, Gronk. No.
Oh.
I think
I
think it's him and
hold on,
I
back
think
it up,
I think it's Gronk and
You got
Gonzalez.
Gronk over Sharp and
Yes. And,
What about Kellen Winslow?
Yes.
Ooh. I'll give you
You
Gates.
say Ozzie Newsome?
No. I'll give you Gates. I'll give you Gronk over Gates. I'll give you that. But over Winslow and
Gates is over Winslow. You think Kevin Winslow Sr. is a better tight end than Antonio Gates? Even though he was great.
Yeah.
I don't think so, bro.
That's why I'm cringing. I'm like, ugh. I mean, this. Ugh.
I don't think so, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'll take Gronk over Gates, but over Winslow, I don't know about that, bro.
That man catching 75 to 90 balls. He giving you about 1,200 yards. He giving you like 12 to 17 touchdowns, bro. In a healthy season. Now he been hurt a lot because he too big, he too fast. You got to go low and hit his knees. So his knees been tore up. But bro, if he would have never got hurt, bro, he'd have obliterated all the records. All the records, bro. He was an issue, bro.
Nah, he was. Bro.
Nobody was getting them the catches plus the touchdowns plus the yards. Even the numbers that Kelsey putting up, he's so behind with Gronk on touchdowns, bro. Bro, he was an issue, bro. He was an issue, bro. He won what, like how many Super Bowls and went to how many Super Bowls with him the number one option? With not really normal receivers. Come on, this is past Russ Walker days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is past Randy Moss, and they had what Gonzalez for like what maybe 1-2 years before I ain't gonna.
You mean Hernandez?
Hernandez, my bad. I said
Yeah,
Gonzalez.
Hernandez,
My bad.
yeah.
Hernandez. You know what I'm saying before, and he was the number one option, bro. Man, he was. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No, I
even
mean-
even Shatter say he the GOAT.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. He's top 5. No, top 3. I'll give him 3. But I can't put him
I
above
say
Winslow.
top 5.
You putting Winslow at top 3 though? No, forget that. You putting Winslow at top 3. You putting Winslow at top 3?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Without Winslow, you won't have Gronk. Without Newsom, you will not have Gronk. Done.
Just because they the prototype don't mean they better though.
Okay, here's my top 5 tight ends before. Gonzalez, Winslow, Gronk, Gates, Sharp.
That's decent.
I mean, it's a great conversation.
Yeah, that's
bro.
yeah. I don't agree with the order per se, but yeah, that's decent. That's decent.
But Gronk did his thing, man. He was unguardable.
Was
He's unguardable.
an issue, and
He would be double and triple team. Defense. Defenses were game plan for him.
You know, what's another thing about Gronk?
Couldn't stop him.
You know, what's another thing about Gronk is, do you think that Gronk will be able to have the persona he has outside of the field and do what he do on the field and not have backlash like he is now as a white man if he was a black man?
I mean,
Say that one more time.
it's
You think he had the persona he has, the party persona, doing all the things as a black man? You think he'd be able to get away with that as a black man?
I mean, of course not.
Probably not.
Ain't no probably about it. Ain't no probably about it.
Of course not.
Ain't no
I mean,
problem about it. It used to throw me
it's-
off. It used to throw me off. The same thing when it comes to Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? Floyd did the same shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Floyd did the same shit. But Conor do it is different.
Right.
Like, I do fuck with Conor. Ain't like I don't fuck with Conor. But what I'm saying is, what's the difference? Except for skin
Right.
color.
Right.
Man, you know what's crazy? When they fought, right? I'm living in Florida, right? A lot of very red state, right?
Yeah.
Man, they swore up and down Conor was going to whip Mayweather.
Bro, it was a
It was
lot
like
up here.
It was a lot of people.
almost
It was a
like,
lot up here, too,
It was
Kyle.
like Cowboy Redskins were playing that day, and you had the
Yeah.
Cowboy
I'm telling
fans and
you,
the Skins fans.
It was a lot
And
up
it was like,
here. It was a lot up here.
Swore
It was a lot up here. A lot of people
that,
was going.
and these
for
are people
Conor.
that are rocking the American flag on their car
Yeah.
and want the Irishman to beat the American.
I'm telling you, because that's how much they
How that
hate
work?
Floyd.
Yeah,
That's how much they hate Floyd.
exactly.
Floyd, I'm not gonna say he the best
crazy.
boxer of all time, but when it comes to like the definition
I
of
think he's
being
the
a
best boxer of
boxer,
all time, but it's cool.
I think like being like the definition of being a boxer, hit and not get hit, and the money that he got from that, he's the greatest. I don't think he meant like particularly in the ring.
It's
Him being a boxer, him being the own promoter and all that, bro, he the GOAT. Ain't nobody did the boxing game better than him.
I mean, it's.
But far as the ring, I think that's more of a conversation. That's better of a conversation.
You know what? Before we move on, it's hard to. It's hard to not consider him the greatest.
It is hard.
50-0, bro.
I mean, it's
Who's better? That's all my question is. Who's better?
Who's better?
Yeah. Who would you consider the greatest?
That's an interesting question, Kyle. I never really thought about that when it comes to. I just said it was a conversation.
Right.
I never really broke down dang, what's my top boxers? Because I'm more of an MMA guy. If you ask me about MMA, then I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who my top 5 is. I ain't never really, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not as big as a fan as I used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I never really thought about that.
Right.
So I can't really give you an answer for real. You know what I'm saying? But I think he top 5, no question.
Top 5.
I think he top 5, no question.
It's like him,
You know what
us
I'm
with
saying?
Gronk.
I mean, I think he top 5, no question. I'm just I'm not saying that he not the GOAT. Y'all saying that he Gronk not the GOAT. I'm not saying he not the GOAT. I just haven't thought about it.
Right.
And it's been like Cesar Chavez. He had 90-0. You know, it's Floyd Patterson.
but he fought-
He fought 170 times. Went
But
70.
he fought straight.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
fought straight trash cans though.
Floyd ain't find no trash cans.
Not as many as them. Floyd's beaten the most world champions out of any fighter.
Is that a fact?
You can Google this.
Is that a fact?
You can Google it.
I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
I'm not
Yes,
saying
it
it's
is a
not,
fact.
but
You
is
can
that a
Google
fact?
Yes, it's a fact. You
Is
can
that a
Google
fact? Oh, okay.
You can Google that.
It was a lot of people that was outside his prime, bro. He ain't fighting a lot of people in his prime, but he got. I think his resume impressive.
So who did he fight out of their prime?
Pacquiao, Mobley,
Pacquiao was still knocking people
De La
out.
Hoya.
De La Hoya just came off a knockout win when he fought Floyd.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Like he wasn't
How
in
you
his
put
prime?
people? How you put people past your prime? When you just knocked out another.
What are
world
you talking
champion
about?
The fight before.
Okay, bro. When Michael Jordan
How
was
you
in the
pass-
Wizards, was he in his prime or not?
He
I'm
was
just
not
saying,
in
but
his
he
prime.
dropped 40. Just because you're not in your
was not
prime
in
don't mean
his
you can't
prime.
have a good game. What are you talking about?
What? Oscar did nothing to show signs that he
Who
was
he
slowing
knocked
down.
out? Mayorga?
Yeah, what's wrong with Mayorga? That's a world champion. Is Mayorga not a world champion? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to go against his resume.
These talks,
hard.
Oscar not being in his prime didn't come until after he lost to Floyd. Then that's when they started saying, "Oh, he's past his prime."
Fuck that. He been was past his prime. He been was past his
Let's
prime.
agree to disagree.
All right, moving on. Kyle, so for those who are listening and they are unfamiliar with who you are, introduce yourself. Let the people know, who you are, what you got going on, what you into.
Name is Kyle Scott. Graduate of Duval High School.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and right now I'm a video production coordinator for the Bowie Bay Sox, and that's what I've been doing for pretty much the past 2 years.
That's cool. How is that? How is his experience in that?
Say it again.
I said, how is that? How's his experience in that? Working with the Bowie Bay Sox.
It's it's an interesting experience. Definitely fun. Pretty much get to watch baseball every day. You get to interact with the players a little bit. And another thing too is like a lot of people don't understand how minor league baseball works. A lot of them think that it's just guys coming off the street trying out. So here's what it is. So in the NFL, right, you get drafted, you go straight to your team that you get drafted to. In NBA, for the most part, the same thing. In baseball, you go straight to the minor leagues. You know what I mean? You don't go straight to your team. And it's typically like depending on how good you are, it's typically like a 2-3 year span before there's even talks of you even joining
Going to the league.
Yeah, and all players, I think there might have been like a select few, but all players go through this process. Anybody that you turned on TV right now, they all went through the minor leagues to get to the majors. So a lot of people just think I would call it even more competitive than the G League, because the G League is kind of more like leftover players. Versus this one, it's a
lot of people have a whole careers in the G League and be good.
Exactly.
With that. Because in the minor leagues, it's tiers of the minor leagues, right? It's like double A, single A.
Single A, high A, double A,
It's tiers, so I know it's like head hunting. I know
the minor leagues is competitive, bro.
How hard is that to go through like an experience like that? Like, it's every man for itself. But you're still on the team.
Right. Well, I mean, in baseball, it's not like you can just call your own number.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
So in baseball, I mean, if you do your job the right way, you'll get your proper notice and move up accordingly. Not like in basketball, you can just grab the ball and just jack up shots.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Trying to run your stats up,
It's more team oriented.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can have all the stars in baseball and then they don't win that joint. You know what I'm saying? It's real team oriented. It's real team oriented, and you don't see it. Like, I'm glad they have that, because you don't really hear about a lot of busts in baseball, because a lot of them don't come out the minors.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't come out the minors.
Unless you really follow baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
You'll know who the busts are. But
very casual.
But you're right. The general public typically don't hear about them because they never make it to the majors.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
or they may make it to the majors and not last long. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
I could watch baseball highlights, like baseball hockey. I could watch the highlights. But try to watch a full game.
No, you have to go to a playoff baseball and hockey game.
Never been.
It's completely different, bro.
Yeah, hockey game in general. Them Jones
Especially the
It was. I mean,
Especially
I was
the
young
Caps.
when I went. I was young when I went to the Capitals joint.
yeah.
I went to the Capitals joint. This is when it was the MCI Center.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
When he had the white and the gold
Right.
and
Yeah.
the black with the eagle on
Right.
the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was back then. And I really, it was just way too cold for me. And I didn't really, and then, you know what I'm saying? And I went to a Nationals game one day because I'm an Oriole fan because it wasn't no Nationals when we was growing up. So I was an Oriole fan. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Nationals. So when the Nationals game, I was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to.
As soon as the
You know what I'm
Nats,
saying?
came into, I
Yeah,
dropped.
I'm
the
not
Orioles.
going to
I
switch.
dropped
I'm not
the
going to
Orioles.
switch over. You know what I'm saying? I wish I did because we've been struggling. But you know what I'm saying?
Y'all,
I
I'm gonna
just-
tell you right now, y'all about to be the next hottest thing in baseball.
for real, I
Cause
ain't
you know,
been-
cause you know the Bay Sox. We're the farm team for the Orioles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got squad. They got squad.
Bro,
No, yeah, the Orioles.
Then like the next 2-3 years.
because we've been ass, so I ain't really been.
Bro,
ain't
No,
been
their
checking in
listen,
on
bro,
it,
listen,
their
bro.
farm system is.
And
Oh,
in
let
the
me
next-
do
in
some
the next-
research.
bro.
Let me find out.
In the next 2-3 years, bro, the Orioles.
Word.
gonna be-
I'm gonna keep.
gonna
I'm
be them.
gonna keep your word for it.
Nah, because
Still ass. I'm telling you.
remember when was what was it back in 2014 or 15? It might have been 13.
No, it
when
was
y'all
14.
was
It was 14.
scorching.
Yeah, when we had Jones and we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
yeah.
Y'all gonna be better than that team.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all
Talk
fa-
to me nice.
No,
That's
y'all
all I
farm
wanna hear.
system is
Like, we
stacked,
got like
bro.
y'all just got a kid, Adley Rutschman. You know, he's supposed
Oh,
to
I heard of him. I heard of him.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Because
supposed to
I
be-
watch baseball tonight sometimes.
Yeah.
I heard of him. I know you're talking about. A
But
little
it was
bit.
crazy though. But he played for the Bay Sox last year.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I got to see him play every night. You know,
word.
yeah, but now he's with the Orioles. You know, and Kyle Stowers too. You know, he just got his first hit a couple games ago. But I got some nice pieces coming up, man.
That's cool as hell, man.
For real.
So we never got a chance to ask you, and like when we was in school because we all play football together. But what made you get into or like get interested into like the whole videographer and that type of stuff?
Yeah, you've been doing this for a while.
For a minute, yeah.
I mean, I started off, shooting go-go bands. You know, work with a lot of bands in that era. And actually, it's crazy because at Duval we had Mr. Lynn as our TV production teacher, and
Forgot
he was
about
like,
Mr. Lynn.
yeah, I know, right? But he's like. Like he was one of the few teachers that actually like cared about what they taught. Yeah. And I just took an interest in video production. You know, and just took it seriously, went to school for it, got my degree for it. And so that's kind of really how it started.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's your favorite aspect of video production?
Man, that's a tough one, man. I mean, as far as what is like, what do you mean? Rephrase that for me.
Like
What brings you the most joy about
yeah,
it?
about
Yeah,
video.
enjoy.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that. I think really just the whole process of just putting together. It's almost like a painting, almost.
Yeah.
Like you're just painting a picture, and then once it's complete, everybody is here for the world to see. You
Right.
know? And they can hopefully they enjoy it.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll probably be it.
Okay. What about the most challenging?
Editing, probably.
You said what?
Editing.
Yeah, editing. Yeah, editing. And depend also to depend. It really just varies from project to project because, there have been projects that I found like easy to edit because I was like excited about editing it and I wanted to push through to get it done so I can finish what I'm doing. But also since I'm dealing with clients, who have $200, $300, $400 and expect a Spike Lee joint to come out of that. You know what I mean? Like, you see, my man know what I'm talking about. Like, we get that a lot, And what's really sad about it too is when it comes to like budgets for certain projects.
Yeah.
A lot of this you can straight up Google, and it'll tell you what you're supposed to be paying. But a lot of people, they just take other people's words for it and think they're getting ripped off, or they may pay
because
it.
somebody do it at this price.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to do it at this price.
Exactly.
Nah, just because you got a deal, that don't mean I'm gonna give you a deal. I'm not on sale today.
Right.
I'm not Walmart. I'm not on sale today.
Exactly. Price match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the business side of it. Probably say is the hardest part of it.
And
That makes sense.
Do you tend to have the most problems with people who you know or that are close to you as far as the business side, or with strangers?
To be honest with you, I can't. It's usually strangers, and the reason being is because when it comes to somebody that I know well, I typically try to either avoid from charging them or avoid from working with them.
Okay.
Depends on the person.
You said what?
Depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily. Just depends on because I don't like mixing business with family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's plenty.
That's
I've heard too many horror stories of somebody's friends for 20 years, but over one business deal, now y'all don't talk anymore. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I always try to, recommend somebody that I know would do a good job. I even try to recommend people that are better than me. And that way you get what you want, and I don't have to risk a strain in our relationship.
Right.
Then also too, sometimes this happens a lot too, where it's somebody's having an event, they want you to shoot it, but it's man, I want to be a part of the event. I don't want to work. You know what I mean? I want to be there, and have fun with everybody else. But people, think that because you got the camera with you, that's your version of having fun with them. And it's nah, I want to play Uno. I want to, argue about Redskins and Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be working. You
don't want to be just behind the camera
exactly.
all the time and
Yeah.
doing production.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel that.
When it comes to certain events that people try to get me to do,
Yeah.
That's respect. I know it's hell editing, because once I started doing comedy, I had to realize.
Yeah.
God damn. This is a minute-long video, and why is this
taking 5 hours?
Hey, bro, I'm telling you.
I've been doing. It depends on the edit, because I've been doing editing virtually since high school, so it's really not that hard to me.
Yeah, see, I just started.
Yeah. What software are you using?
Huh?
What software are you using?
What's the name? So my man, I forgot what software he used on his computer. He does his own thing, but I use Video Leap on my phone when I do little stuff. But when we start doing the green screen and all that, he does his thing. That's why I'm glad that God blessed me with a dude that believe in my talent and want to go in this journey with me.
Right.
He don't charge me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really glad, to have him in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Beat Up Brandon, we had him on the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have somebody like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he helped me when it comes to editing and doing green screen and algorithms when it comes to the social media stuff and all that, and trying to go around copyright, because TikTok, I'm gonna punch them in their mouth. I'm gonna punch them in their mouth. If they take one more, bro, I'm telling you, I was this close to going viral, cuz. I was this close to going viral. Remember that security joint I did? I put on Instagram? Bro, 10,000 views on TikTok and was rising. And they took that shit off, talking about was violence and shit. I'm brand.
Sorry to hear that, man.
But you know what though? In a sense though, that helps expand your creativity too.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, that's a fact.
So even though they took it down,
that's a fact.
Now
we gotta find another way to. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But then, boy, it's like hoots and you know what I'm saying. My sketch show was supposed to been come out 2020 on YouTube, and it's 2022, boy. And then trying to not be a perfectionist, but be a perfectionist at the same time.
Right.
But don't let it stop your growth, because sometimes you can be trying to be too perfect.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's keep it simple. Sometimes try to make it too complex. I have to try to reel that in. You ever had that issue trying to make things too complex?
At first, then I kind of just to save yourself a lot of stress, man. Just ask yourself, is it good enough? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what you got.
Yeah, that's
another thing.
That's
too
the
is,
question, bro.
Another thing too is also you got to look at go for example, you can just look up Jurassic Park, right? One of the most successful movies of all time.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest budgets of all time. If you look into it, you'll see that there's parts where they messed up themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So if a $100 million project can't get it right, what makes you think you're going to get everything right? You know what I'm saying? So you just got to you just got to make it good enough, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're blessed with a perfect project, you know, I've had stuff where I thought it was perfect and I had stuff where it's good enough.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise you'll be there all night stressing yourself out.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
What's crazy is, like, not all of them, but like a couple of them, like a couple videos I did that I was like, I really stressed over and tried to be perfected. You know, a couple of them didn't do as well as I thought, and then the ones that I like kept it simple, exploded. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when it started happening, I was like, nah, let me be even killed. And like the levels of expectations to a video that I had, because sometimes you gotta do certain details when it comes to certain videos, but sometimes you gotta let this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Let it be natural and not try to overcomplicate things. So I'm trying to have a balance of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's hard though. It's real hard.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think like us, like typically, like as men, like when we take pride in something,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
ours.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you want it to be perfect, even though it might not ever be perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Kyle said, it has to be good enough.
Right.
Yeah.
So that way you don't
At all.
around
And boo,
make
and
yourself turn gray and wrinkly because
Exactly.
you're stressing about something that
exactly.
really
And bro,
stressful.
you gotta deal with other people's expectations. I gotta deal with my own, but it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be good. My man don't really put too much pressure on me, but he know, he believe in my talent at the same time. But you gotta deal with a whole bunch of other people expectations and all that. Just like how you were saying, you give me $300, $400 and you want Steven Spielberg. You know what I'm saying? I'll slap shit out you. You know what I'm saying? Like what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You're not about to get Shawshank Redemption with Soul Plane money.
Right.
That's not about to happen. It's not. It's not about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you go through it. Oh my God, I can imagine.
And honestly, it's like it even got to the point where it was like, right now I'm trying to get the short films going. Trying to start doing more, like corporate things and things like that.
Hey, brother, the films, I'm here, bro. Like, you need somebody, I'm here.
I got you.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
I got you. But, so when it comes to, like, events and stuff like that, I kind of just stopped doing them, I already have a full-time job, so, the stress of, trying to do somebody's event for that little bit of money, it kind of just got not worth it to it, not worth it, so.
Right, for the amount of hours you have to dedicate being there.
That's a fact.
Not even that, but the thing is, too, a lot of people don't, understand, too, that, let's say you shoot an event, right?
Yeah.
Or just anything. Say you're shooting anything, but we don't say event for sake of argument, right? That 5-hour event, you're there. Then the rest you're editing, so that's another however long that takes. A lot of people want to pay you for the time you're there. They don't think about when I get home.
Yeah, the time that I gotta spend.
Yeah, I gotta edit. You call my phone, is it done yet? Like,
I was just about to say that. Say that.
Hang up 20 minutes later, is it done yet again? Like, I just turned on the laptop.
Fool, that
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got that when I started collaborating.
Is it done yet?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
We finally finished. Send it to them. Hey, I don't like this. Send it back. Gotta keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they want Shawshank.
It gets to a point where it's not, you gotta,
He's starting to make it not no fun no more.
You gotta, yeah.
He's taking the love out of it. Like, you making this work now. Like, God, no, bro. Like,
so, yeah, man. It's just, you gotta start looking at, how good of a client is this for me,
That's a fact.
If it's a client paying you, big money, you're gonna do what you gotta do to make them happy. But if it's $300-400,
exactly, you getting Soul Plane.
And the thing
nothing
is,
wrong with Soul Plane.
Here's the thing: I don't like to be the type of person that you get what you pay for.
At the same time.
Well, at the same time, if you're not putting me in the best position to win, you know what I'm saying? If you got a pool party and only 2 people show up, and I'm expected to make like a big production, Ain't but so much.
Ain't so much you can do with two people.
Unless you want me to
So many shaky cams and cuts.
CGI.
You know what I'm saying?
Some fake people.
No bullshit. Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hey, how was those video production days in the go-go days? Because you know you know how we love.
man, I grew out of that, man. I really did grow out of it, and it's funny because I think, well, what band plays every Thursday at Martinis?
Mm-hmm.
Where every weekend I'd say I'm telling myself I'm gonna go to one. I'm gonna go to one. I never go, bro.
That's cool.
I stopped. I it just stopped. That part just started becoming fun, you know, because you just recording the same thing over and over.
It became monotonous over time.
Yeah, that, you know, and just, you know, the business side of it was, you know, not where I wanted it to be. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna leave it at that. You know,
Of course.
It just stopped becoming fun for me. It started to become a chore, you know.
Yeah.
And
You think that contribute to it though?
Contribute.
The business being not good, so it would start becoming monotonous a little bit, or is the combination of that
I think
and
it was
repetition?
a combination of that and repetition. You know, because another thing too, which part that I didn't really like or condone was that, you know, sometimes we put a girl on camera, there be dudes trying to harass her, you know, behind the scenes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Trying to talk to him, not harass, you know, trying to talk to him, being creeps.
We know how to
You
go.
know,
We know how to go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, you know,
Especially back then.
yeah, hella.
That
hella
wasn't
dudes,
the
you
prime.
know.
That wasn't prime, but
That was after the prime.
Yeah,
that was right after prime, the dark ages.
Yeah,
It was the dark
It was
ages.
in the transition phase.
We were getting in the dark ages.
You know, and so that's therefore now nobody wants to be on camera anymore. You know, and who could blame them? You know what I'm saying? So you know, it was just
Stop being terrible.
yeah, stop. You know, because not only that too, then also you also feel like maybe you contributing to that too.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh yeah, they see the camera and then
They assume that
acting
girl's a hoe now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or
she
they assume
clapping
that
ass
dude
on joint.
that dude's a thug now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so
Fuck you talking about?
exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Dang,
So-
I ain't expect you to really say that for real. I expect you to say the business part, but I still have fun. I ain't expect you to say that it became monotonous.
it stopped becoming fun, bro. You know, and I'm sure, you know, obviously I wasn't the only camera guy around. You know what I mean? So
Of course.
it wasn't all me. You know, yeah, it really did just stop becoming fun. Even take all that out of it, just, you know, showing up to the same club every Thursday to see the same faces, you know,
Yeah,
the same songs.
It can't be. It can't
You
be a
know,
little.
it got draining after a while. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that. Is there anybody that you like any celebrities or a certain person that you work with was bruh, this is nice working with this person? You ever
Any celeb?
or a certain production that was
I know the Giant Almost from WWE. Yeah.
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Yeah. I did a reality show with him out in Orlando.
oh, that's cool
And,
as hell.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
boy is
he was
massive.
cool. Yeah. This was before he even had a WWE name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just knew him as Jordan. You know, that was his government name. I think at the time he was some. They had him as a ninja. Back in the NXT, I doubt y'all even saw the footage. That was his first. That was his first
that
venture.
big ass man being a
Yeah,
ninja.
they had him a ninja, bro. You can see the footage is on YouTube. You can look that up yourself. They had him as a ninja at first, and then
Amos
Then
big
they
ass
finally-
being a ninja.
yeah, they had him as a
Hey, fool.
giant ninja, bro.
That's real live.
You can look that up. You know, don't take
That's
my
real
word
life,
for
like
it.
Shaq and Magic. Orlando days. That's like Shaq and Magic.
Shaq Fu.
He over there with a katana,
Bro, they had him as
with a ninja
bro.
star on a roof, and you to see a big ass figure. He like, you can't see me. Yes, I can, Shaq. Yes, I can.
You're not hiding from nothing.
At all. But nah, that's great, man. That's great, man. I'm glad to see you thriving and all that.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
doubt.
Being from Duval.
What's that got to mean?
No, I want everybody from Duval to thrive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want my people as a whole to thrive, but especially if you come from Duval, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? We ate the same big Texans. You know what I'm saying? We went to the same cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want all y'all to succeed, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
That's why we have majority of the people from Duval on, man.
School,
Yeah, I used to fuck them Jones up, boy. They fucked up when they put them big Texans in there. They fucked up. They fucked up.
That's hilarious, yeah.
Boy, I swear.
All right, so like real quick, before the show started, we was talking about a topic you wanted to discuss that you had sent me this clip on Instagram, and I got some DMs about it, and some of the ladies, it was like, yeah, please don't talk about that. So
please don't talk about it.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
We're gonna get into it.
We're gonna get into it. So go ahead and kick it off.
Hello. Buckle up. All right. So what's the name? The concept of cheating. Like, you would think it would be black and white, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's really.
I saw this video of this lady. It seemed like this video had to be like in the 90s or the 80s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like an old video. So, and I was watching it, and it was like this lady. You know what I'm saying? She was an intellectual and all that. The way she was talking, but like she was talking like a dumb bitch. Like I mean, not calling. You know, my bad. I didn't mean to say that, but she was acting dumb. Like, and I think it's our fault because a lot of women. It's a nice amount of women that will take the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you provide them a certain amount of lifestyle and don't necessarily bring something home, but you can go out and still cheat. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, are you happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you gonna be, you know, what's the word? Not monogamous, but what's the word? I pronounce it wrong all the time.
Well, poly?
But yeah, let's just break it down. Poly. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, but like at the same time, the fact that you want a quote unquote good man or not have to worry about finances, none of that, and you sacrifice your happiness so this man can go out and cheat, like that doesn't make any sense. Then there's a lot of prime example, Michael Blackson. This man says like every person he been with, this ugly ass dude, he said he cheats on it. Like he cheats on his fiance, and she, you can tell, like, cause they on boot camp now. They on a little marriage boot camp now. You can tell she's not happy, bro. But her bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? She don't got to worry about that. That's a lot. What a lot of niggas feel. They were like, if I do my responsibilities, why does it matter that I go out and do my thing? Which it don't make no sense. Why be with one person if you just gonna do your thing? But some women agree to that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, do you agree to that just because you don't want to keep on looking for a man he do something specifically for you, so you're gonna take that, or you're literally good with that? Because some women are literally good with, like, it's a lot of women out here that's open to open relationships. And I think because a lot of men push that narrative so much, that some women's like, I'm not going to be by myself just because a man going to cheat. You know what I'm saying? And especially if that's the only problem. And I think it's ridiculous. Like, if you're going to be with somebody, be with somebody. I don't care if you rich or not, bro. Treat that person like... Come on, man. That don't make no sense. And then most of them that do that, they don't want their woman to do that, which is stupid. How you gonna do that? And she can't do her thug thizzle. And Michael Blackson said that shit. He was like, I'm not gonna mess with her. And she bent over by another dude, but she supposed to mention you. You got makeup on your shoulder. And you smell like another girl perfume. Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Vic.
I mean, what you said earlier is what they agree upon.
Yeah.
If you agree that, okay, boom, you're my spouse. However, I want to have like these contractual relationships that is put on paper with other people, right? If you agree to that, Now, but at the same, you can agree to something and later on be like, nah, I ain't with the shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
Right.
kill. Like if you agree to it and you wholeheartedly happy with the situation,
Cool.
then that's cool.
Right.
That's cool. Like if your happiness is not taken away from you, then that's cool. But the fact that you're willing to sacrifice a piece of your happiness to be quote unquote good, that's not cool.
I mean, that's
And the fact that you the dude or vice versa, you know, because I've seen, not a lot of situations, but I've seen situations like that. Come on now, like, what's more important to you, the lifestyle or your happiness? Because you can
but I mean,
be in the biggest house in the world and be sad as hell.
It seemed like the lady in that clip, she was okay with it. Like she was okay with being.
But the thing is, she wasn't though. She was like, I don't even. She was like, I don't like it, but that's the reality. That's crazy.
It is the reality though.
But that's crazy though. They got to be the reality though.
I mean, because
She don't like that. She said she don't like that. So deep down, her happiness is going to be taken away from her, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, of course I understand.
But she feel like that's what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's either we be the woman or the other woman. What?
Nah, I mean,
Ain't no dude. What dudes? Ain't not a lot of dudes going through that. I'm gonna be your dude or the other dude. What?
Yeah. Nah.
No, we even gonna pick one.
Well, it depends on the dude you want.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Because if you let that Playboy type and she got a boyfriend, I'm not talking for me, so don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we've all seen it where if she got a boyfriend, you don't want to be committed with her. You'll just
First of all, dudes that's like married and like had girlfriends that do porn.
I don't know how they do it.
Woo!
That's vice versa. That goes for men. I don't know how they do it.
It's no mouthwash in the world. Ain't no like you got to get rubbing alcohol peroxide and apple cider. Like I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
I think the dynamic for women is a little bit different though, because like for us, like we technically don't need them to survive. I mean, obviously we need them to be born, of course, but like once we here, we don't need them to like survive technically. Now, from their standpoint, it's a little bit different because they may want to procreate.
Mama said Listerine.
they may want to procreate, even from a protection standpoint. Like, I mean, they need us. So after a while, like if they may become content with, okay, well, this is the only options that I have. It's being the side, right? But that also says a lot about you as an individual, because what the hell have you been doing for 10, 15 plus 20 years to where you couldn't find an ideal person for you, right?
Exactly.
To where now you got to resort to being the side chick, right?
Yeah, niggas ain't shit. No, the niggas that you mess with ain't shit. It's two different things.
Yeah.
But I mean, but this is true too. There's a lot of people our age who are into poly.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact.
A lot of people.
That's a fact. Them little junk, them little Instagram junks, bro. Boy, I be seeing them dumb videos and they be like all these dudes want to go on me until they find out I do OnlyFans. I like only relationship and I want things my way. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? I'm like,
messing it up for yourself.
Girl, you can have it.
That's like telling your job you can hire me, but I'm gonna be late for work.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna pay me when I pay me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm probably just gonna be late,
and you're never gonna meet my child.
At least shut up and let's trick somebody.
What's even more crazy is the Zennials.
Woo!
They love it.
Oh my goodness. They don't even want to get married.
They love
practicing
poly. They love it.
They like this together like this. Like
they love it.
Hey, bro, it's ridiculous.
Why I don't
I don't know. That's too much, especially when you're a dude and you got multiple women. That's too much estrogen. Like that's too much.
I remember my grandfather told me.
That's too much estrogen. Like you ever been around like a lot of estrogen? Like
I remember my grandfather told me growing up.
That's too much.
I'm too bad with names to do that.
No, like
Kim is Rebecca. I'm like, damn.
No, see,
I'm Kim. I'm like, damn.
Bruh.
So listen,
Nah.
Y'all both got red on. Go ahead.
My
I ain't with
grandfather
that.
told me he had a girl for every day of the week,
Oh, no,
and he called them by the day of the week.
Hey! Monday, what's up, baby? Today, what up, baby?
That's how he remember who was who.
That's crazy as hell.
That's hilarious.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. You hear me?
I mean, listen.
Hey, that's how it was back in the day, though.
I mean, it was,
That's how it
but
was.
it ain't really no different now.
Yeah. Just history repeat itself.
It's just right. I mean, it's just that we have access to any and everything now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we can see things on the internet. We got camera phones.
Yeah.
So I mean, to do that now and get away with it, it's extremely hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's
to mention also too, man. You know, this has been like my philosophy for like the past 10 years, bro. Is and not even 10 years, probably 5 years, right? Find just one woman to stick with them because there's so many sexual harassment, lawsuits,
I'm telling
and
you,
Yeah.
bro.
allegations out here, bro. If you just stick to just one woman, bro, you ain't got to worry about none of that. You know what I mean?
I'm not even about to get into
Like,
cuz. I'm not even about to get into
whether
cuz.
it's true or whether it's false.
I'm
whether
not even about to
it's
get into cuz.
blue or gray area, bro.
66.
There's so much.
66 different
There's so
goddamn
much.
masseuses.
So much
dog.
Sean Watson.
66? What the fuck are you doing with 66 different masseuses, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Good, bro.
What are you doing?
All
We
that-
on this
I know,
show, we
dog.
like, bro, he ain't
Every
do
day of
it.
the week.
He ain't do it. And just that you keep hearing the shit. You keep hearing the
But
drink.
think about it though, bro.
Then he talking about, yeah, Shawty did cry, and I asked her why she cried. What the fuck you mean she cried? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Where does all that stem from, right? Messing around with multiple women.
Bro, that don't make no sense. 60, why?
If you just had one masseuse, bro,
One masseuse.
he'd be
Maybe
playing
two.
opening day
66.
on the cover of Monday Night Football cheesing.
66. That doesn't make no sense.
Because he wanted to be a player, you know,
He was
whether they lying or not, because he wanted to be a player, that's why he's in this predicament.
Exactly, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. Like, God, dog, bro. You was the prime nigga. Like you was clean. You was pure. You grew up homeless. The organization that helped you get home, get home, you end up working with them, and you got all the good stuff you did. Cookie cutter. He was clean like a whistle.
Well, it's just like what's his name?
God, I hope Russell, nothing happened with Russell. God,
Hey,
dang,
but listen though, Russell got one woman, right?
exactly, that's the kill.
Yeah, what's he doing Monday Night Football? He playing.
You hear me? God,
Ain't nobody talking about
boy.
suspending him.
Well, just like what's his name that was running for governor in Florida? What's his name? Andrew Gillum.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He gonna throw it right now. He was another. He was just clean, like
Clean as a
He was
whistle.
rising through the political ranks.
Oh, Jesus.
And, yeah, now he gonna do some federal time.
We can go back even further. OJ. We gonna keep it as that. We gonna keep it moving.
You think he did it?
I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that out there. I ain't gonna say that he did it. You know what I'm saying? But he was cookie cutter too. He was cookie cutter, and the white people loved him.
Yeah.
He loved them.
It's funny. I just watched the People versus OJ last week.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's funny. It's really funny you mentioned that.
Hey. That was a good show.
Great show.
So we want to get into something a little more serious.
Alright.
Just happened.
Oh,
Obviously.
This-
So
Go ahead, bro.
growing up in school, remember in history class, learning about all these big Supreme Court cases. I never thought I would see the day where I would see something that I learned in school get overturned.
Yeah.
Never
me
thought
neither.
I'll live
Me
to see
neither,
it.
yeah.
Never thought.
Me neither.
Bro,
And I asked the women at work yesterday, honestly,
had to put my J
because
out.
I work around like all women. And I asked them, I'm like, how do y'all feel right now? And they was like disgusted.
I had to put my J out, bro. I was like, wait a minute, cuz I'm not reading. I'm not.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why is it anybody's business?
Yeah, that's my.
I don't.
Honestly, that's why.
Why
I
is it anybody? What does it?
What you do?
So
What harm does it bring to the outside world, to anybody that's not that person, bro?
Not to mention, I could be wrong, but from my understanding, Planned Parenthood deals with more than just abortions.
Yeah.
They also deal with, birth control and things
all
like
that.
that.
exactly.
There's more things to that, bro.
Yeah.
And who's victimized the most out of it? Our women.
Mm-hmm.
Our women are more likely than any other race on this world that would die during pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then we didn't even get into incest and rape. Right. Just that alone, women die.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared to die,
I didn't even know all this was even being up to. I guess I don't because I don't watch politics.
Yeah, bro, I didn't know.
I didn't know if it was up.
I heard they was talking like they wanted to do it, but I didn't know they put it into action.
Right, exactly.
I didn't know they put it into action until it was over. Right. I was like,
exactly. I just got a random update.
No, so they've been working behind the scenes on trying to get this overturned for a while.
That's
now.
crazy.
Bro, that shit about to go back to like old times, bro. But niggas getting like back alley abortions and shit.
But what the reason is, this is what I think. So white people, they're not going to be the majority of the population in the next 20 to 30 years.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be a majority Hispanics. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason they overturn, this is what I think. The reason they overturn Roe versus Wade is because so that more white women can have kids. Right? So that way they can remain the majority.
But hold on.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Who's forcing white women to have abortions?
That's what I'm saying, Carl. It's not like they the lead percentage of having abortions. You feel me?
Right.
Because when they try to dictate they push their narrative, you know what I'm saying, be white women on CNN and shit pushing their narrative, and they be blaming us and our women and shit. So what the fuck? Yeah. Like that don't make no sense to me. I mean, and like I just said, they're more likely to die.
Right. I mean, it's all packaged in together.
Then we're not putting incest and all that in there. And you do that, then what? A little girl get raped, and then she end up getting pregnant, and she gotta have that fucking baby. What the fuck?
Wow,
that's crazy.
And you know what's crazy too is that. Because we have this baby formula shortage and tampon shortage.
That's another thing too,
Now what? Now,
bro,
hold on.
I don't know about formula, but I ain't know about a tampon.
Yeah, hold on. So watch now watch, since they just overturn that case, watch how that goes away. Watch how all of a sudden there's going to be more tampons and there's going to be more baby formula. That's going to go away. Watch. It's not going to be long.
I'm sad, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Mom said genocide. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Bro.
Even growing up in school, like when we was learning about this, I was like, even like as a kid,
it's the world we live in, bro. I was like, I got bro. I had to take off the hat.
Who are we like as like men to decide what a woman does for themselves?
Yeah.
When it's supposed to be the land of the free, right?
Yeah.
Like who are we to decide what they do with their body?
Right.
I don't even know what that would be the equivalent of from us. What I don't even know how even the compare. I guess that's like saying that we can't get vasectomies. I guess, but it doesn't affect us the same though. It doesn't affect us the same.
Dada said the world will never care about or respect women, so fuck them. Then she said it's all politics, ain't no fucking shortage.
Oh well tell Dada I said hello. And, yeah, man, that shit crazy. That shit don't make no sense, man. That shit don't make, man, oh my God, that shit is bad, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. I thought I was high as hell. I mean, I was. But, like, I thought I was, like, I thought I was tripping. That's why I was like, I had to put the chain. I was like, bro, no. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on, man. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me get some water. Let me splash some water in my face.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. I thought Shade Room was lying. I was like, y'all lying. I had to Google it, bro. I can't believe that shit.
And there's also something called
That is sad, bro. I can't.
I saw it yesterday. I think it's called trigger laws, right?
What is that?
So basically, when they made the ruling, right? Some states throughout the country already had laws in place to where that when that ruling came down, it's affect instantaneously. Like Louisiana is a state. Yeah. I think Texas is in 30 days.
I'm sure the whole Bible Belt.
Here's the thing. Question. This is another question. You think that's gonna enable, you know what I'm saying, fucked up ass niggas to do that shit even more?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
To be.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I do.
Remember the last time they enabled somebody? That White House situation happened.
I mean,
bro, that's scary.
We are at a very
Hey, that's scary.
Delicate time in history.
That's scary
because
that's.
I mean, they did pass that legislation, that gun reform legislation. I mean, it's a small step, but we got a long way to go with that.
Which one are you talking about?
Congress passed.
He posted something. It was
Congress passed a gun reform bill. They passed it. They haven't signed it into law yet, but they passed it, I think, like earlier this week.
But what is the point of that bill when you still got states out here like Texas and Georgia and shit? Y'all was just telling me the episode with AJ that you can just have your state ID and just get a gun.
Well, you know the gun.
Like, what the hell?
I mean, we kind of jumping around, but the gun laws will never change because the NRA is in a lot of people's pockets. I mean,
my thing is, this is my thing. If you do extensive backgrounds and all that, it's not like the NRA is not going to make any fucking money. It's not like they're going to lose money if they do extensive, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. Most of they get it illegally anyway.
And that's
how many people you know that literally have a legal strap, but how many people you know who have a strap?
But see, and that's the thing, like that's what we all saying, bro. Like that's what we all saying. Like
you get what I'm saying, right?
We're not trying to take away.
But like, come on now, like
we don't want people to. We're not trying to take away people's guns, but why?
Everybody can't have one.
Why does people in the general public have access to weapons that I fired and used in the military that can kill people, a lot of people in a shorter period of time? Like these weapons that are being used to throw these mass shootings.
Let me tell you something.
We went to the range and shot. Bro, like first of all, we never went full auto. Never. Because, because we was looking for proficiency, right?
Yeah, of course.
But going full auto, like, you'll be done in, like, seconds.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. I mean,
30 rounds, 60 rounds, 100 rounds, you'll be done in seconds.
It is fun, though. I'm not going to hold
it is. It's
like a whole bunch of testosterone just come out of you. You have to do that. Like, I'm going to go ahead, my bad.
It puts things in perspective, though, because all those bullets coming out, right?
Yeah. That could ricochet. That can hit.
Well, that could be for a person.
Exactly. A person that a person that you're not aiming for. Bullets don't got no name.
Right. Well, I mean, we see that every day.
See that every day. That shit's sad.
Yeah. But
damn, I'm mad Trey White didn't win, bro. God damn.
Only 6,000 people voted for him.
I know that shit's
68,000 Instagram followers. Only 6,000 people came out.
Ridiculous, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. God no, bro.
I mean, I was hopeful, but I didn't.
I do not like Mario, bro.
I was hopeful, but I didn't think Trey had a chance. Miss Bowser, she got a lot of white people in her pockets, so. But
I think the future's bright for him though.
Yeah, no, definitely so. No, definitely so.
No, the future is bright for my man though.
Yeah, no, definitely so. Definitely so. He's come a long way. Definitely so. But going back to what we were talking about, yeah, like we don't want to take people's guns away, but why do you have access to assault weapons?
Right. That doesn't make any sense. Let me tell you something. Man, if I know it's probably like rare if I ever see this dude, but let me tell you something. If I ever see Kyle in the house, it's gonna be a misunderstanding. It's gonna be some furniture fucking moving. Do you hear what I'm saying? You see the shit that he doing now, cuz? Oh my goodness gracious!
With the toy gun. Wasn't with a toy
gun.
He had a video game.
Making a video game.
It basically a video game of what the fuck he got away with. Right, That's basically what the video game about. To fund his defamation suit about media telling the truth. Right. The media that was telling the truth about what the fuck he did. Right. That he got rid of, and that's what. But him and George Zimmerman, it's gonna be a misunderstanding. Do you hear what I'm saying?
They done tried to catch George Zimmerman stay strapped. I remember in Florida.
Oh, he gonna have to.
They tried.
Oh,
to
he
catch
gonna
them
have to.
Times.
Yeah, that's the fact.
He started busting back, and that's when people started like being cautious with it.
Oh, he gonna have to.
So somebody tried getting him at a they got a stoplight, and somebody else tried to get him at a store. And he started shooting back.
I mean, he better. Hey, time out. He better. You better act like you know.
Well, I mean, he don't got no choice to live his life.
You better act like you know.
For real.
He don't got no other choice but to live like that.
He hear a loud noise. I know he
brought it upon himself.
Yeah, bro. You can't even see. Hey, bro. You know what's sad now? Let me
should have waited for them cops.
Let me tell you how sad our country is right now, bro. You can't hear no bow banging, not thinking it's a gun, not seeing somebody shooting. But we just had a incident at BJ's, bro, where like a girl and a dude got into it, like he hemmed her up type shit. And like I didn't see the situation, but the nigga went in the bathroom and started like tearing up the bathroom. So you hearing this bow, bang, bang. People so on edge, especially what's been going on recently. And but it's been happening for a long time. Right. People so on edge, bro. They heard him hitting the wall or punching the little paper towel joint. Thinking it's gunshots, and half the restaurant cleared out. Wow. I'm talking about big parties, ain't pay for nothing. They got whole sandwiches left on the table, gone. I mean, gone. That's crazy, bro. They was like, oh, hey,
it was probably gone. They was probably playing so they could skip out on their bill.
They were gone. Nah.
Hey, bro, start a fight, bang in the bathroom. We all gonna run out with
That'd be crazy. But like they didn't. No, they just got their food, Kyle. They just got their food. It was a whole family, bro. Like 10 plus people, bro. They got up out of there. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't even hear a loud bang. He hit the wall.
Right.
Literally. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood. Like, me and the other about that. We was like, we know that's not gunshots because I wouldn't have been there.
Right.
I would have saw y'all next week.
Right.
I would have waited a whole nother week to let it die down, then I'm coming back to work next week. Y'all wasn't going about to see me this weekend. There was gunshots in there. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. That's the world we live in, bro. Yeah. Hey, but like rather be safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
It's even things like fireworks.
Mm-hmm. Boy.
Because I mean, even things like fireworks sound similar to gunshots.
Yeah. Yes.
It does.
And don't let you be doing DoorDash. Hey, cuz I almost had a heart attack, cuz. Man, cause with DoorDash, sometimes they be having peak pay, so they give you like extra money with your DoorDash. So it'd be like if it's like +3, so if the DoorDash is gonna be like $8, it's gonna be $11 now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. The P-Pay. And especially go up even more when it's like holidays and shit like that. So I was doing the DoorDash and my dumb ass was like, yeah, let me go on the southeast side. Nigga, they was disrespectful. They was scaring the shit out of me. I was like, I'm not calling nobody. I'm leaving your shit here. Because usually other DoorDash just leave the joint right there and then bounce. I'm not that kind of DoorDash. I don't want your foods in there. You might be, in the middle of a TV or something. I like to call, hey, your food, I'm here, and then about time, your food not sitting there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But that day, no. You wasn't getting a call. You wasn't getting a call. You weren't getting that call because for real, 4th of July, you hearing real gunshots too.
Right.
So like it's like you hearing real gunshots too.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm on Florida Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your McDonald's right there on the corner. God, your McDonald's is right there.
I left it in the mailbox.
Hey, bro, I was like, yo, I was like, my shot. I said, I can't keep doing this.
Man,
Bro, but that's sad,
that's
though.
sad. We are that triggered
Bruh,
now, bro.
Bro, I couldn't believe it, bro. They like it was like multiple tables got up at unison. Like, bro, in unison, bro. Like, it was so crazy.
Did anybody take their drink?
Huh? I don't know, because it was so crazy, bro. It was so crazy because I was too busy looking at everybody because it was like different people at different restaurants and my own table was on edge. Lady was like, what's going on here? All right? Something's wrong. I'm like, it's you cool, you good. But then he started doing that shit. Hey, bro, niggas was on edge, bro. It was crazy. It was real. I mean, it was crazy.
But that's our reality, though.
Yeah.
We're not safe nowhere.
You gotta be safe than sorry.
We're not safe nowhere, bro. Nowhere.
You might be safe than sorry, bro.
I mean, every place that's been hit up within the past couple of months.
But it's starting to happen here.
That we think that would be safe.
Yeah. It's starting to happen here.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. Like, you gotta realize with your family, like people who has family and like kids and all that, you really have to have a public shooter plan.
Mm-hmm.
A route in the way you gotta have that.
Facts.
You gotta have that now. Like how you know when you gotta have like a like in your house if you live, especially if you live in a house, little fire escape plan and all that. Yep. You literally have a public shooter plan. I mean, you got to.
I don't want to get into the situation because it's an active case right now. But like the shit that happened at Tyson's Corner.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It's happening here
inside the mall.
Inside the mall, bro. They busting, bro. Got dog. I'm like. Mama, bro, you at the Auntie Annie's trying to get a pretzel.
Yeah.
Hey! I'm jumping over the counter. That's good, I'm jumping over the counter.
Yeah.
For real. Where y'all jam in the closet? Shit.
Right.
That's crazy.
Broad daylight, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. And I've been in situations like that, bro. I've been in a situation where I've been at a candlelight. And niggas got the busting at the candlelight. Hearing a bullet go by my ear. That is not. That is a scary situation, bruh.
Yeah.
You hear me? Like, I swallowed my balls. Like, I was fucked up, cuz. Hey, fool, my balls was up there, cuz. I was like, ooh, hey, fool, that's not a good feeling, bro. That's not a good feeling hearing gunshots. Close to you like that, that's not a good feeling. I ran to somebody's apartment. I ain't know these people work for Adam. I'm like, they shooting, I'm not shooting, let me in. Yeah. And instead of...
Hold on. You knocked on the door?
No, he was oh, let me tell you something. Okay. This is on 85th. You know what 85th at?
Over in
the court. The basketball court is right there. That's not there no more. Yeah, it was
it's gone. It's gone now,
Yeah. One of our little bros, Chris had passed away and shit. Yeah. And we had a joint out there, and I guess he was dude was coming back from revenge or whatever. And was busting at the candlelight, bro. So, like, I'm running at this point. They busting at the candlelight, bro. I'm running at this point, and then it was literally they kept busting, and like wasn't sure if they was like they came across the street, they was busting, and then like people like a dude was going out of his apartment building, and I was like, they shooting. I was like, they shooting. I'm not shooting. Let me in. I was like, don't come out here. I was like, don't come out here. They shooting. He was like, what? And then like instead of trying to argue with me because they're shooting, he was just like, fuck it, come in and I'm gonna ask questions later, like type shit. Like it was like, ah, and I was like, whoo, I was like, hey kids, you know what I'm saying? I was hey bro, I didn't even think, bro, I just didn't want to get killed, bro. On God. Yeah. Like I was just running, so just imagine, you know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, you knew that kind of could have been a possibility because you in 85th, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just got bust, you know what I'm saying? It was a possibility.
Isn't that where
if you at Yeah, with Splash and
DJ, with little DJ Pass.
Yes, bro. But I was like
crazy.
years
That was
before
my
that.
man too,
But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Him, Mike. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like they, bro. Like, like, bro. That shit was, bro. You about that was, bro. That shit was terrible, bro. I had to call my uncle and all that. You know what I'm saying? That uncle that I'm not really cool with, but he had to come. I'm like, come. Like, come get me right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. End up chilling at the Bojangles, like, fool. Like, and like, exactly like I said, like, I'm in the hood, though. Like, you like, it's kind of, like, you kind of, not expected, like, it's going to happen, but you know it's a possibility.
Right.
You're at, like, a mall or an amusement park or something. Church. You praying.
Grocery store.
You know what I'm saying? And you're not expecting to get shot trying to get some bacon.
School.
You're not, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. You're not expecting that, bro. You're not expecting that. You just want to.
You know, it's
just
funny
go
you
do
say that, right? I mean, it's not funny, not funny, right? But I was living in Orlando when the post-shooting nightclub happened.
Yeah, I was just about to add. I'm about to say that. That shit was kind, bro.
That was a nasty.
Cause those now Facebook has that whole "Are you marked
wasn't
safe?"
that the joint? Yeah.
So I wake up one morning, right, and I log into Facebook. I see the jump. Are you safe? I'm like, yeah, but what happened in Orlando that, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't hear about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I drive to school, and that's when I find out that somebody shot up a nightclub.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Wasn't it a gay nightclub, or they was attacking gay people? Or
Yeah,
am I wrong? Yeah, right.
Nightclub, yeah.
That's crazy.
What made it sad was the guy who ran the rental office in my apartment complex. He was one of the victims. He was killed.
Damn, rest in peace. That's
what
crazy.
made it worse was somebody on Facebook. Actually, it was back here in DC. Was like, man, that nightclub, that shooting was a hoax. It was a hoax. I was like, bro, I know somebody. I called him out and I said, bro, so he told me the dude was faking his death. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit.
Like, well, I'm not saying that. Like,
so what the fuck are you saying?
What are you saying? Exactly.
Like, what are you saying, bro?
Exactly.
Like, what are you saying, bro? Like that's crazy, bro. That's real life crazy. Like I can't believe we got to deal with that now.
Yeah,
we really got to deal with that.
Yeah.
Our head got to be on the swivel.
I
bro.
mean, because I already was. This is just like part of like my military training, but like I already like to sit places that I go that I can see.
Yeah.
I can see the entrance, right? But I also know where my exits are.
At and all that. My dad taught me that as a youngin'.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, military. Dad fought in Nam. So dad stayed paranoid.
Right.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
Anywhere I go.
Dad stayed paranoid. He had that mentality back then before it was really an issue like it is now.
Yeah.
He always like, make sure you sit where you can see all the exits at. Make sure your surroundings, because you never know what's going to happen, Cord.
Yeah.
He always used to tell me that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny because when I started, like, I developed that when I started just going to go-go's. You know what I mean? You gotta be.
You know how many group fights I've been in? You know who I used to hang with. I used to hang with Splash and them and Killian and them. What? I'm hooking. That's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? They don't care how much you paid at the daggone cut line. They don't care. It's your birthday and you want to hear reaction. They gonna fight. They gonna pay all this money and fight. Man, they used to blow. You pay all this money to fight. You pay all this money to come fight. And I want to party. Like, what y'all doing? His ass in here and shit. Reaction they ran for. And y'all want to fight, bro. Like, they used to blow me, bro.
It used to be a blowing. like a fight would break out. All right, boom, party over.
Hey, bro, and men, like, they cranking their ass off. Like, they dog, bro.
Security to the floor.
They ain't full. I'm like, wait till reaction done. I'm like, that's all I ask. Fuck TCB.
Damn. Wow.
I'm not fuck TCB, but I'm saying if you're gonna fight when TCB playing.
No. Time out.
First of all, I know what y'all gonna say, and you know reaction my favorite man. I would love to see TCB, but I'm saying who would I rather hear? I'm saying fight when TCB about to play. Don't fight when reaction about to play. That's all I'm saying. Like I know.
How about let's not fight at all?
I mean, bro, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm like, if you gonna fight when TCB play. Let me hear reaction. Let me hear reaction. That's all I ask. You hear me? That's all I ask. Like, goddamn. Like, let me hear my boy. Let me hear Rick. Like, no. Like, it's my birthday. I'm shout
out to Rick, by the way.
Bro.
But yeah.
Bro, I used to be so mad.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, right before we end up, I got one thing that I want to get off my chest.
Oh shit! You got a lot off your chest.
A lot off my chest, but it's
You got
one
a lot off
thing
your chest today.
because I just experienced it, and I never thought I would ever experience this in person, in like real life. But like, hey, what is a respectful way
Okay.
to tell a special needs person who the fuck are you talking to? He got on TV. How you like how is that? Hey fool! Hey! How do you how do you how
Listen, you gonna burn by yourself.
Hey, no, it's like no. My thing is because I work with somebody that has special needs, which is cool. I have no disrespect about that, but my thing is you're not about to cuss me out,
Bro, just
but like
but
like I'm trying to like fool but like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm your fool.
I get what
I'm
you're
gonna do this.
saying.
Who the fuck? I'm like,
bro,
I get what you're saying.
like I'm letting it go, but at the
Just
same
let
time,
that
I'm like,
let it
at
ride,
the same
bro.
time,
Yeah, just let it
Yeah,
ride.
that's
let
what
it go,
everybody been
bro.
saying it. But I'm not used to people talking to me like that. You
Just
know what I'm
let
saying?
it-
I'm like,
feel
I'm
you,
trying
bro.
to let it go. I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, who are you talking to? Like, like, who are you talking to? Like,
just let it ride, bro.
like, why are you cussing me out? I just started here. Like, why are you?
Just
What,
let it
who-
ride.
bro? Man, but the killers would make me like. They do that. She do that to everybody, but like she know the other people that been there, so they got like a camaraderie. But like, bro, like why are you cussing me out? Like what the fuck? Like why are you cussing me out? Like what did I do wrong for you to cuss me out like this, bro? Like what the hell?
Your
bro?
answer to the question is I don't know. I don't know, and just you just gotta just let that.
Hey,
yeah, let that
I'm
go.
trying. I
Yeah.
try to just move out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Just walk off,
Because
take a
people
walk.
be, hey, bro, they be like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm
Just
like,
take a walk, bro.
and yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not used. I'm not used to that, bro. Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom used to watch, you know, this like a reality show with, you know, they in the house and all that, and they, you know, working and all that, and I seen little ass, you know, them being little assholes on the TV, but I never thought I would experience that in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, how who taught you that? Like I'm like, why are you so vindictive? Like, God, dog, bro, like what? Like
There's
that's like a dude in a wheelchair, like fuck you, you walking ass nigga. Like what?
I
like
mean,
what are you talking about?
but there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta let it just be.
Yeah.
But
Like what am I gonna say? Like
take
who
that
the
on
fuck
the
you
chin,
talking
bro.
to? I'ma look wild.
yeah.
You gotta take that on the chin.
Yeah.
God.
But real quick before we wrap up, Kyle, so appreciate you coming on to the show.
Likewise.
Before we turn off, is there anything you want people out there to know that you're working on, that you got going on, to keep an eye out for, like any projects?
Man, right now I'm in the dungeon, man. I'm writing, you know,
Okay.
trying to, you know, see what's gonna be the best foot forward
Okay.
for my next move. So I'll probably say 2023. You know, look for something. You know.
Shoot. Hey, like I said, if you need somebody for your short films,
Yeah, I got you.
Contact information, IG, Facebook, all that. Yeah, go ahead and
Set.
to 'em.
Instagram, Mr. Scott DMV.
Mister
Ever tell you I got that nickname, bruh?
Mr. Scott.
Yeah. A lot of people think that I just gave myself that nickname. Like,
I just thought you was just
nah, there was these two dudes I used to play with, High Quality, right? High Quality band, and they were rappers. And I'm trying to keep it short, let them be short on time. And there was like a line of the song that said somebody's name. And like in between shoots, I was shooting a music video, and in between shoots, in between shots. They guess they somehow learned my last name, so they started throwing my last name and put Mr. in front of it, and they just kept on saying it. And so, yeah, that's how I got it. Yeah,
you was calling yourself that for break.
Yeah. This happened in like 2011.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So 2011, 2012. So yeah.
Oh, you remember that time I had to
All
carry
right.
your ass up the hill, bro?
All right, y'all. That is it for today's show.
Remember the first time we got in the pit together?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the
I hit
show.
him with a move.
This is Spade of Spades Podcast. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be safe. We are out. Peace.